To the sisters of AKA and to the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha, Terry McAuliffe, running to be the 74th governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. You know, COVID has been so devastating for America, and it's really hurt us in Virginia. Over 197,000 Virginians have lost their job. We have 700,000 Virginians without health care, and we have 260,000 Virginians under threat of eviction. So it's time to go big and be bold. No more tinkering around the edges. That's what my plan is. Go to Terry for Virginia. I've got 125 pages, very detailed plans. I am ready to take Virginia to lead America out of this post-COVID crisis and lift and build an equitable, world-class education, the best economy in the United States of America. If you look at my plan, I call for doing the $15 minimum wage, moving it up to 2024. I call for paid sick leave, paid Family Medical Leave Act. It's time we leaned in and raised families up. I lean in on education, $2 billion investment. We pay our teachers, we are last in the country on average teacher pay when it compares the average pay of our citizens, 50th out of 50. Yet, we're the 10th wealthiest state in America. So let's pay our teachers above the national average for the first time ever. Let's get the 40,000 children at risk, 3 and 4-year-olds, let's get them pre-K. Let's make sure the 14% of our students that don't have any broadband, let's make sure every child gets broadband. And I have a Lucy Sim scholarship. If you'll go teach for 5 years in a high demand area, if you go to any of our HBCUs, colleges, universities, we'll pay room, board, and tuition. On housing, we've got to lean in and keep people in their homes. So I have a plan, if you look at it, to get more money into the Virginia Housing Trust Fund, to work with the Biden administration to get more waivers here, to get more people home ownership, to lift up the Black and brown communities, access to capital, stopping discriminatory lending. And then, of course, on healthcare, 700,000 folks don't have healthcare today. That includes 300,000 blacks and Latinos and 100,000 children. So what I'll do as your governor, I'll work with my good friend Joe Biden. We'll get a Section 1332 waiver, start our own reinsurance program here to get more people in, bring premiums down, set up our own state exchange to help everybody. My goal as governor, make sure every person has healthcare, every person has a roof over the head, and build a dynamic new economy. And also make sure Virginia is open and welcoming to everyone, and we have a criminal justice system that actually is for everyone. As you know, I fought like a dog last time. I restored more felon rights than any governor in U.S. history, 173,000. I leaned in, I banned the box, I took the Confederate flag off our license plate, reduced the juvenile detention population by 2/3. I leaned in. I had a right-wing Republican legislature. You give me a Democratic legislature, boom. I'm telling you, Virginia's going to the next level. And finally, that's why I've built a huge coalition. Most prominent African-American woman in the history of Virginia, Senate Pro Tem Louise Lucas, chairing my campaign. First woman, African-American, House Majority Leader Charnel Herring, other chair of my campaign. I've got the first woman speaker, Eileen Fillercorn. People from all over the Commonwealth, all 133 cities and counties support me. Huge group, 100 legislators, over 300 elected officials and leaders from around the Commonwealth. Why? We did it before. We went big. Now we're going to take Virginia to the next level. I'd love your support. Let's go. Game on.